We've been told so many things, and over time, we've absorbed them to the point where they feel like undeniable truths. But here's the thing. Many of these beliefs are nothing more than deeply ingrained opinions that have held us back. They're stopping you from achieving the wealth, the career, the love, or the success you're truly capable of. The real reason you haven't yet gotten what you want is because of these false, limiting ideas. Mark Twain said it well. It's not what you don't know that gets you into trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. There's a huge difference between what we believe to be true and what is actually the unshakable truth. Let's start with a few irrefutable facts. We breathe oxygen. The sun rises each day, and everything in this universe, this very physical reality, is made of energy. Now, I know some may brush that off as new age nonsense, but trust me, science has backed this up for decades. Albert Einstein himself proved that energy and matter are essentially one and the same with his famous equation, E equals mc squared. All physical things, including money and even relationships, are made up of energy. This isn't just some theory, it's reality. But then there are these ideas we've been taught. Money is bad. It's wrong to desire wealth, or you're just too young or too old to achieve greatness. These are opinions, not truths. And when we start to treat opinions as facts, we unknowingly trap ourselves. I once thought I was too young to succeed. When I was 20, I was told repeatedly by agents, publishers, and even people I looked up to that I was too young to make an impact. All the evidence in front of me seemed to confirm that belief. But then I met someone who changed my perspective. Bob Proctor told me, "Jake, never again tell anyone your age. You're not too young. You're an infinite soul in a physical body." That was a game changer. I realized the idea of being too young was just a limiting belief, not an absolute truth. And it doesn't end there. We also believe things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'm too old to start something new." These are just ideas, and they're the ones holding you back. Once you realize that many of the things you've been told are not absolute truths, but merely opinions, you can break free. The biggest thing I've learned? Your consciousness, your thoughts and beliefs, have the power to shape your life. Science has proven it. There's something called the observer effect, where the mere act of observing or thinking about something can influence its reality. This applies to everything in your life. Your beliefs and focus will shape your financial situation, your love life, your job, and even your health. So, let's be honest. What you've been told about your limits, about what you can and can't achieve, are just ideas passed down to you. They're not facts. Society tells you that money's bad, that you should be content with what you have. But if you want more money, more love, more success, it's all available to you. The key to unlocking it is to stop believing these false limitations. As soon as you start to question what you've been told, to see those limiting beliefs as just ideas, that's when your true freedom begins. Once I stopped believing that I couldn't succeed because of my age, I started to see opportunities everywhere. The same can happen for you. Start noticing where you're still holding onto these false beliefs. Are they really truths or just someone else's opinion? When you make the distinction, you take back your power. And that's when real change happens. Don't let these ideas control your life. Recognize them for what they are, and then break free. To transform our lives into what we truly desire, we must break free from the constraints of how we once believed reality worked. We tend to create our reality based on the limited input we get from our physical senses. But here's the truth. Those senses, they're only picking up a small fraction of the energy that actually exists. Think about it. When you blow a dog whistle, you can't hear it, but the dog can. Why? Because sound is energy. Your physical senses can only detect a tiny range of that energy, which we call visible light. But energy exists beyond what we can see or hear. This is a proven fact. Lack of evidence isn't evidence of lack. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You might look at your bank account and think, "I don't have enough money," or you might feel discouraged in your love life or your career. But that's just your physical senses interpreting the reality around you, and it's based on a limited view. Albert Einstein proved everything is energy. So if everything is energy, that means the wealth, the love, the opportunities you desire are already there. They're just beyond the reach of your senses for now. Your attention is blocking them. Your belief in the lack is blocking the flow of abundance that's already around you. The observer effect tells us that particles can exist both as a wave and a particle, depending on how they are observed. In simple terms, what you focus on becomes your reality. If you focus on the lack, on the absence of money, love, or opportunity, that's what will manifest. But if you shift your focus and believe those things already exist in your reality, your brain will start to work in ways that align with that new perception. Remember, your senses are limited. There's more out there than what you can physically perceive. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not real or accessible. The energy you seek is already available, but you must start seeing the possibilities beyond the physical world. You're not just a physical being stuck in space and time. You are an infinite being, temporarily residing in a physical body. If you recognize that, you realize that your potential is limitless. Time doesn't exist in the way we think it does, and everything is energy. So, if time is an illusion and everything exists in the now, it means all the things you want, the wealth, the health, the love, are already here. They exist in parallel realities, and your attention determines which reality you experience. Most people focus on what they don't have. I don't have enough money. I'm not in the right relationship. I'm stuck in this job. But if you focus on the abundance that's already out there, you'll start to shift your reality. When you focus on what you want, whether it's financial freedom, a soulmate, or success, the universe aligns to bring those things to you. The key is to begin feeling that which you desire, even before you see it. Neville Goddard said it beautifully. Assume the feeling of your wish already fulfilled. When you emotionally connect with what you want, you begin to rewire your brain and your reality to align with it. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your feelings begin to shape your world. So, if you start focusing on the abundance of opportunities, love, and success in your life, even when your physical senses are telling you otherwise, you'll start to see them materialize. As your brain rewires itself to believe that these things are possible, your reality shifts accordingly. This is where real transformation happens. You don't have to be bound by your current circumstances. You can reprogram your mind to attract everything you want. If you're ready to take the first step in rewiring your brain for limitless possibilities, there's a tool that can help you do just that. It's designed to align your thinking with the reality you want to create. It's about shifting your focus from what's lacking to what's possible. And once you make that shift, everything will begin to change. So go ahead and take that first step. The world is full of endless opportunities waiting for you to notice them. You just have to start seeing them. Right now, you have the opportunity to take action. Right below in the comments, you'll find a special link that will help you access a powerful tool for free. It's a chance to unlock your mind and tap into your infinite potential. I invite you to click and experience this transformative resource completely free of charge. Now, I want to ask you to take a simple step. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, and like this video. These actions are more than just clicks. They're powerful ways to engage with this journey of growth and transformation. When you do, you'll be notified every time new content is released to guide you further down this path. But before you go anywhere, let's take a moment to ground ourselves in the affirmation that can shift everything for you. Repeat after me. I am an infinite being in a physical body. Feel the truth of these words sink in deeply. Let this affirmation become a part of you, a powerful declaration of who you truly are and the limitless potential that lives within you. Now, I'm going to replay this affirmation for a few minutes. As you listen, let it settle into your mind, and as you go about your day, whether you're working, stretching, or cooking, allow this affirmation to play on repeat in your mind. I encourage you to do this because repetition is key. The more you affirm this truth, the more it becomes a reality in your life. So, let's say it together over and over again. I'm an infinite being in a physical body. Feel the excitement build as you realize that great possibilities are here, right now. The future is full of amazing opportunities, and everything you need is already within your reach. Every time you affirm this, you're opening the door to new possibilities. Remember, it's not just about hearing these words, it's about embodying them. Make this affirmation part of your daily routine. The more you say it, the more it will shape your reality. Stay with me as we ground ourselves in these powerful truths. And as you listen, let the energy of these words fuel your belief in yourself and in the great things ahead. If this resonates with you, share it. You never know how these words can impact someone else's life. Let's move forward in faith, in confidence, and in the knowledge that we are infinite beings capable of achieving anything. Now, let's affirm together once more. I am an infinite being in a physical body. The possibilities are endless, and the best is yet to come.